Alright guys, and welcome back to the Saints for the Channel Something content. I'm going to keep this quite short because no one needs to keep going on about it. I'm in bed, I've been watching the game, I've turned it off to be fair. At the moment it's 3-0, it hasn't actually finished, so obviously this will be uploaded at full time. So it might even be 4 or 5, but it's 3-0 as I'm recording. Shambolic, absolutely piss poor. I don't like to swear that much on the channel, I like to keep it as clean as possible, but that was fucking shit. That was absolutely piss poor. I mean, the lack of just dedication and care reeks through the football club right now. And what's most frustrating is the first half. I thought we were decent. I thought we were the better team. And we go into half time having had a few refereeing decisions not going our way. I think they were the right ones. And we don't need to keep talking about that. But at the same time, because we've had those decisions, we've been playing well. They've come on the bounce of that. Decent play from Teller in there. I thought he had a good game. Trying to find someone else who had a good game. I can't really think. But yeah, the reaction in the second. Well, there was no reaction in the second half. I mean, okay, the goal was badly defended. You could argue McCarthy can do better. But the fact that it came so early just absolutely killed us. And we could have been 2-0 up in 7 minutes. That's the mad thing. Vestergaard had a great chance. If he scores, that's a completely different game. Teller had a good one as well. He needs to do better there. So like I said, after 7 or 8 minutes, we could have been 2-0 up and it would have been completely different. And that's kind of what's not going our way right now. We're just not taking our chances. I mean, we've hardly created anything of decent worth tonight, in my opinion. I think, Leeds have defended well, but at the same time, we've just looked very, very passive in the final third. And I mean, if you told me at half time that we were going to go on to lose 3-0, I would have been surprised. Or I don't know, would I have been surprised at the way things are going right now? But anyway, it's just not good enough. It's woeful. I don't really know where we go from here, because I said last week, or I said after the Chelsea game, we need to start picking up wins. That point was the platform for a good result, but that's now 7 defeats in 8, 1 point in 8 games. Everton on Monday night away at ground we've never won at in the Premier League, or we haven't won at in a very long time. So yeah, things are looking great right now. Oh, I just got the notification, full time 3-0, which reminds me that came through from Pitch Sport. Follow, I was going to say subscribe to them. Download that app if you haven't yet already. As always, this video is kindly sponsored by them. But yeah, let's talk about the goals. Like I said, first one, badly defended. Second one, even worse defending. Third one, yeah, that kind of emphasises that maybe it is time for McCarthy to be dropped. I've backed him, throughout this whole bad run, but yeah, it's not good enough anymore. I think I don't necessarily think Force is going to do any better, but I kind of feel at this point, something needs to change, because at the moment he's getting away with, very average performances. He had a great first half of the season, as did a lot of players in the team, but he and many others are having very, very poor second half seasons. And obviously as the goalkeeper, he's kind of in the eye of the public a bit more because of the mistakes that lead to goals. And yeah, now we have to look onto Everton, but I just can't stay positive. I can't look at the Everton game and think how we're gonna stop the rot. Well, we thought we'd stop the rot. We thought we stopped the rot on Saturday, but that proved to be for very, very little. We're 14th. Palace are above us now. Crystal Palace are above us now. After the season, or the way we started the season, I can't be bothered anymore. I just can't be bothered. I don't know where the next points are coming from. Maybe Sheffield United away, but even then, maybe that's asking for a bit too much. It's the worst form in England right now, in all 4 divisions. It's just an absolute chore watching this team right now. Ralph needs to be questioned. I thought the team lineup was ridiculously not shambolic. I don't think it was that bad, but to leave Minamino out, even if it is a rest, we've got a game on Monday. I know we've had injury issues, but to leave Minamino out was poor. I think I agree with the Ings decision to drop him. I think he was dropped. I don't think he was rested. I think he was definitely dropped. I think something might have happened with contract talks. I mean, he had a really poor game. against Chelsea, and he's been poor for a while now. I think it's 2 goals in 11 appearances. But I just thought it was wrong. Gineppo deserved to start. He had an excellent game against Chelsea again. We shouldn't be rotating players. You know, we had a good performance against Chelsea and we should have built on that. But I'd probably naming an unchanged side. I just don't know where it goes now. So I'm going to wrap it up there because I don't really want to think about the game anymore. But thank you very much for watching the video. If you have enjoyed it for whatever reason, probably because you're a Leeds fan, leave it a like. Subscribe if you haven't yet already. Follow us on our socials. And we'll see you ahead of the Everton game, which I'm sure is going to be full of delight as well.